There's a note hidden inside, just like the one found in the book.
Someone is passing messages to us through if we defeat more monsters.
This is the all-time favorite trick of the... He takes the whole situation under control, playfully teases the innocent participants like us, through which he gains a special sense of fulfillment. But we have our means to cope with it. The ring brought us a putrefied ghost. Then we got the book, the pillbox, the weird sample. Touching the forbidden and the misfortune will befall you. We can find stories...
Not to wait for the monsters, but summon them to us.
Exactly! If you want, we can select which ones to summon first. If you carefully look into each of these, you will find that these items... If we plan their arrivals and predict their weaknesses in advance, victory will absolutely...
A risky strategy, but could be equally... However we decide to do this, it's always...
Horopedia, how likely is it for you to get their weaknesses right?
Almost 100%. If one Horopedia is not enough, we have one more creative Miss Horopedia here as backup.
You can't be talking about me.
Of course you. You are erudite and experienced in horror movies. Relax. You deserve the title of Horopedia.
Does he always vex people like this? Or is he just being annoying here?
Mr. Horopedia is not a bad person. He's just a bit... unconventional.
There's no doubt this is the craziest carnival ever. The delirious fog, the attic filled with curses, the rainy night and the countless I praise you, my beloved cabin in the woods!
There will be some...
The puppy wishes to come along.
I bet you this sneezing critter specimen has been...
Like what?
Oh, never mind. My dad had a business partner, an old money. I was 7 back then. His son wanted to show me his so-called masculinity. He thought I would be screaming when I saw the freaky two-headed snake specimen. Anyway, at least I got to point out that his teeth were chattering, and that made him cry. Think of it.
I'm glad you say so. Relax. Thank you for your cooperation. Stop.
Put that aside. Tell us the story you wrote about that specimen.
I would like to hear it too. I'm sure it will be interesting.
Seriously? It's written by a 7-year-old girl. Maybe someday I'll make it a film. Before that, someone get that note out of those...
Watch your fingers, Miss Burton. A rusted knife is even more dangerous.
Thanks for noticing, Miss Tooth Fairy. If this thing has something to do with the book...
You're getting better and better at this. A simple logical...
The show's on, Hound.
Candy. Plant haste. Time waits for no one, even for a great people.
Oh, my dear GS003 Silver Bullet. Oh, I barely had any chance to... I could only...
You do know that nobody gives...
After watching a... Here, Burton, another...
The zombie bridegrooms.
And their stinky smell.
Be patient.
We're getting...
Candy.
The puppy agreed with your decision.
Stop.
Atlante.
Time waits for no one, even for a great fool.
The words written on this love letter.
It's more of an arcane gadget to fake an
I agree. Please take this note.
Which matters more? Knowledge or strength?
Good. This should be the last note.
Vertin, these are all the notes we can find in. I just checked on Jennifer and Sonetto.
Thank you for your update.
Except that. Vertin, can I ask you a question?
Sure, please.
Do you have any wishes? Big ones, small ones, hilarious ones, or sincere ones? Any wishes?
Me? I think I currently don't have any wishes.
Not even for the most trivial things? Like candies?
My life is good enough without them. You look pretty shocked. Have they all told you what they want?
Yes. Jennifer wants a soft bed and a hot tub. Mr. Horrorpedia wants a cup of coffee or a gum. Miss Tooth Fairy wants a collection of critter teeth. And Sonetto.
Yeah?
She wants a toffee. She said she wants to taste it properly this time, for she has never really paid.
Once we get out of here, their wishes will soon come true. How about you, Anne? What do you wish to get?
Me. It is a secret. I can't tell you now, but I will get you some presents. I don't have many friends, and I really like you.
Great! Timekeeper and Anne! You're here! We have found every piece of information we can.
I get it.
Have you noticed?
Noticed what?
That the rain has stopped.
That's right. This is where all the stories are leading to. Huh. Jack the Drowner. The monster crying under the water. Here must be the center of all that happened. This is where the ghost stories... What we need to do next is find the clues hidden here and... What's...
When we arrived here... Was there a lighthouse?
Huh? I think it just showed up out of nowhere. Like a ghostly a lighthouse in the lake. Lighthouse.
Is the lighthouse in the lake also a
Well, not quite. But it can be a good place for horror stories. In the middle of a huge, gloomy lake, a lighthouse stands there like the fang in a monster's mouth. And there's even a boat here. You should know that a campsite horror movie couldn't exist without a little boat.
You're just not afraid of being killed, are you? What if it turns over? What if there's a lake monster? We might be...
To be fair, it makes no difference whether we are on the shore or in the boat. We're just cakes and different plates to it. If I were the lake monster, between the cake running away from me and the cake which willingly comes to me, I would give the
All right. If I have to be eaten like a cake, I prefer to be the cake that
Get into the boat then. Let's head to the lighthouse.
Huh. A normal lighthouse. Not even a bloody handprint is found here. Well, I'll be damned.
The reality is not as sensational as the story. Just like the permanent teeth loss can't rival the latest and most...
This is not just an ordinary place to me. I've never seen this before. I used to come here every day, reading novels by the lake, but I've never seen a lighthouse. It just shows up like a ghost. Followed...
Timekeeper? Please, come and take a...
This is...
The man behind the scene is much simpler than I thought. Maybe he really is a child. Like those evil kids in the movies. Despite their evil nature, they can only perform... Are we really going to open it?
We'll have to open it, according to the note.
I am saying this is obviously a curse. A lighthouse, a strip, rub it 3 times, blow and unveil it. What comes out of it is...
We have dealt with more curses in the past 2 hours than many people do in their... If it is a curse.
Today, I'm going to read you The Frightening Hunter. I wrote it yesterday. Read it! This is the story of a hunter. The hunter is tall and muscly and of great frame. He can twist steel rebar with his... The hunter lives in the campsite, deep in the woods. He would slaughter every living thing that breaks into his territory. One day, a group of college students came into the forest. They enjoyed their time there, drinking and dancing. When it comes to the night, the hunter killed him! He hung the boy's head on the tree and turned to the girl. She also soon breathed her last breath. The third victim is the clumsy short guy. At last, the hunter came up to our protagonist, the kind, naive girl.
That was the first story she ever told me. An intriguing, interesting story.
This is the story of Jessica.
How nice, you're here again. It's been a month since you last showed up here.
Just like the character we've seen in the movies, she's a kind, introvert, virtuous girl. Friends of hers took her to a beautiful campsite next to a lovely lake. This would be the
You've grown taller. Can you get up so I can see better?
What they didn't know is that deep in the water, a defeated, evil army is in hiding.
Why are you frowning?
Countless demonic war beasts were roaring relentlessly to be unleashed.
What can I do to make you feel better, Jennifer?
Yes, a nightmare indeed. Jessica ran as fast as she could. The monster with dark fur and a bloody mouth was right behind her.
Are you crying? Jennifer?
Jennifer! We gotta go! Where are you?
Oh no! It's Mom! I'm here! I'm here!
Yes. So you are crying, Jennifer? Oh. Aren't you taking the notebook with you? Why are you throwing it into the lake?
I really like this place, but I'll probably never come back here again. I gotta go. See you, Jessica.
Okay. See you, Jennifer. That was the last story she told. I didn't understand what she meant by see you, for she has never actually seen me. After that, I also haven't seen her for a long time. Feels like for ages. I went through every corner of the campsite and collected every item I could possibly find, making stories out of them, one after another. But who is there to tell? There's no one in the woods anymore. At first, I spent my days with my furry friends. They were my loyal listeners, and I taught them how to act and behave like the monsters in the stories. We played the stories one after another. It was great fun. This is when those young people came into the woods, like the protagonist in our stories. They arrived with their friends, and each of them have different relationships with one another. We had a good time. But I would think about Jennifer a lot when I started to believe that I will never see her again. She's back. She came back with many people who I have never met before, as well as a camera that I have never seen. She was here to make a movie, which is a word I used to hear a lot from her. I understand it to be kind of a story that could be I'm glad that she's still passionate about horror movies, like what I have been feeling in all these years. They were short of one actress, and I know what that word means. A brilliant idea came to my mind. I joined them. I was like the monster in the stories that hides in the group. She will be so surprised when she finds out what I did. However, an accident happened. There were other people in the forest. Oh, misfortune. What a misfortune. Jennifer was upset. She got into a fight with a strange man. I called upon the rain, bringing these people into my story too. They accomplished a good story. The man who knows a lot about horror movies, the woman who is always calm, the woman who seems strange, and the woman who smells like a puppy. They are all very interesting people. I think I start to like them. They are different to the people I met before who always cried and fainted very quickly, not long after my story started. They are interesting and of great fun. So I want to tell them the truth and make friends with them. I have to let them know about this. That my real name was never Anne. It's Jessica. This is the last surprise I prepared for you. Now, enjoy!
Anne! She jumped! Blondie! Watch out for the critters!
Dental checkup. Pansy, plant A, pansy. A mice pass.
The puppy
The show's on, hounds.
The puppy agreed with your decision.
Time waits for no one, even for a great fool.
The puppy agreed with your decision. Warning, warning. The puppy is fleeing the scene at a...
The lighthouse is sinking. Everyone move and leave now.
She was the last girl. She was our only means to survive in this
No, she was never with us.
I'm to blame. It's me who created such a girl in Green Lake. A girl who restrains people and treats them like
Calm down, Blondie. Calm down.
I can't. It's too late, Tooth Fairy. We have lost all the cards.
We still have a chance.
You don't understand. It was me who created the stories. I created them. I've drawn many monsters in that notebook, and with all those stories I told, I turned our last girl into the biggest villain. What should we do now? How are we gonna...
You are right. This is the story created. They are all created by you. It's your story, your monsters. They all belong to you.
Belong? To me?
The monster born in the bottom of the lake, the butcher, and the pathetic bride. They all came from you. It was you who taught Jessica how to make a story, how to create all of this. She created them all, but you endowed her with such ability. This is a page in your chapter. You created it, so you should learn to accept it, control it, not fear it. Don't run away, but face it.
Blondie, timekeeper. Is Blondie's?
It's her arcanum. Now, she's doing her utmost to keep the ship in balance.
Damn it! I knew I shouldn't be so ostentatious. There's no way if I keep doing this for any longer, I would die of headache before making it to Aunt Jessica.
I've warned you, but don't worry, the reliable Horopedia will save your neck. Using this amazing tool. Good! Hooked onto the rock. You might feel a bit seasick. Please try not to vomit. If you fail, at least don't puke on me. Set still and hold tight. We are heading towards the riverbank.
Hey guys! Are you on TV?
Nothing unexpected. For now. Plan A and B.
The puppy agreed with your decision.
An unconventional choice. The plan failed. Plan A. No, Andy.
The puppy agreed with your decision.
Thank you for your cooperation.
The show's on, hounds. Time waits for no one, even for a great fool. Relax. We need some peace candy. That went smooth.
Exactly. Honestly, can't we just show her our to share something from the bottom of our heart, to cure her agony caused by the antagonist's lonely childhood? Oh, there she is.
Just like I expected. You made it. Did you enjoy the story? Oh, I didn't give you any background information in advance. But it's okay. You will see a familiar face or two. I believe you haven't forgotten them, just like I can't forget you, Jennifer. Come with me. I've prepared you a new home. A home where you may sleep on beds. I will get you toffees, coffee, and so many teeth in beautiful shapes. You will stay here with me happily ever after. Till a time even I don't know of.
Jessica, let us talk. You've been thinking...
Of course I have.
You were fond of me, as well as the stories I made, aren't you?
Yes, I'm fond of you, Jennifer.
Do you want to make me happy?
I think so. I have made you happy once. Would you let me do it again? Deal?
Let us go then. Including Jason, Freddy, and Michael. Let all of us go.
Why?
You have made a mistake. You hurt people, and that is unacceptable. I was to blame for misleading you. I can't let you keep on doing.
Don't you like my story?
Yes, I like it very much. It resembles a lot of the stories I wrote when I was a kid. You must have really liked. I will not leave you alone again. I'll come back every year. No, every 6 months. If I make a new movie, you will be my first audience.
But I hate living by myself. I don't want to live like this anymore. I have no one to talk to. The friends I have here can do nothing but roar. I sing with them as the sun comes up, and wake up among them as the moon rises. Jennifer, you know, I used to have the same dream over and over again. A forest and a grassland, not in Green Lake, nor any places that I know of. I can hear music that I've never heard before. After we met, there was you in that dream. You'd wake up in that dream with me, giving me a wreath. In that dream, I can truly rest. But when I wake up, I found myself in Green Lake again. Do I belong here? In Green Lake campsite, in the days when no one is here? I always hum the melody in the dream. Quietly. Waiting. But I've waited for too long. So long that you are no longer a girl, but a woman now. I'm tired of waiting for you. I'm tired of living all by myself. I was hoping that you may like my story, that you are different from all those people who always tried to run away. Everyone would leave in the end, but I don't want that to happen again. We will live a happy life by Green Lake, singing under the starry sky, telling stories to each other, and having a sweet dream on the soft moss.
Dental checkup.
Don't worry. Let me show.
Relax.
Plan handy.
Thank you for your cooperation.
3, 2, 1, down.
No! Don't leave me alone. Oh, look! I still have so many. The stories by the lake. The hunter hiding in the campsite.
Are we using the Return of the Monster plot now? Please, save me. Given that you're holding a knife, I'd...
The puppy.
Plan A.
The story has ended. It was our first story. Why? Why?
You will never run out of stories, Jessica. Enough with the fight. It does no good to either of us. Listen.
Oh, I will come up with more games and stories. We will live a happy life forever. Oh, don't worry. I have prepared it all. I have prepared it all.
Jessica! Jessica!
Be careful. She's still standing.
You are worried about me, Jennifer. That most beautiful, kind-hearted girl. Here comes the little brother.
Jennifer, Jennifer.
A pearl as pure in white. What a shame.
The show's on, hounds.
The puppy agreed with your decision.
Time waits for no one, even for a great people.
Pansy. Plan A.
I will get you, my little buttons.
A mice pass.
No worries.
The show's on.
Pansy. Please, don't resist.
Time waits for no one, even for a great people.
No, this is not the end. Stay, stay.
Warning, warning. The puppy is fleeing the scene at its maximum speed.
The fog starts to gather around her. Step back. Cover your mouth and nose. Don't breathe the fog in.
Her wounds are healing, and I sense her arcanum is getting stronger. We need to leave now, Timekeeper.
No, please don't go. Please stay here. I will get you the best beds, honey, and fruits. I will search for foods for you.
Jessica, we will not stay. Now listen to me carefully.
No, I hate living alone.
Well, come with me. I will get you a beautiful house, much better than the one you have. I will show you around. Restaurants, shopping malls, and discos. We can have fun in so many places. I will also get you a room right in our house. I don't care whether my parents...
Jennifer, I really want to be with you. But I don't want to leave here. I have no desire for the outside world. I will quickly reveal this true love of mine, and people will look at me as if I've done something wrong. I don't like that. I hate when my power gets weakened. I want you to stay. Here, with me.
If I say I could stay.
Timekeeper!
Jessica, if I stay, what will you get me? Except for food and shelter. What else
Will you? If you stay, I will share my critter friends with you. Along with my cave, my keys, my little buttons, anything you want.
Sounds great. We will but Jessica, where are the people who once chose to stay here? When they stayed for long enough, after you ran out of all available games, they were no longer attractive to you. I can stay longer than them, but with no exception. I will become boring one day. You will be alone again. Every day waking up.
No, I don't want...
You can lead a different life. You can embrace a
diversified, meaningful life?
When you were Anne, you asked what my wishes were. Now I know the answer. I know it's you. Do you want to come with me? I will find you a good place to stay, where nobody will consider you to be weird. Nor you will see the world with us, the amazing and unique outside world.
This outside world? What else will it have?
There are a lot of people and fantastic things out there. Some people eat gold bars. Some others dance on the crocodile skin. Some people ride a rocket, dashing into the sky, and eventually fall into an unknown zero-G. Even the grassland and the anonymous music in your dream, they truly exist. In the outside world, if you are willing to come with me, you will have them all.
Will you really take me to that place?
Of course.
Why would I trust you?
I promise, with everything I can offer.
Promise. I know that word. It means words that cannot be broken. I will make your wish come true. I like you. I hope you can be my... This is new. I haven't made a friend like you in a really long...
What's this?
This is a gift to you. Press it. You will find out.
I see.
They're here! Hey, come here!
The medics are ready. Please, leave the injured to us.
Captain! Captain! We found the target and are now carrying out the rest—
There are no enemies here. Everyone here is in. Please don't attack. Repeat, please don't attack.
Oh, come on. Seriously? First we persuaded her with love and care, then we presented the deus. This is the worst antagonist ever! Everything is so screwed. Well, if it were them to write the story, characters like me would always fail to live long enough to see the end. So I don't oppose to end this piece—
Aren't you happy? They did it, like what you said. Some emotional and comforting plots. Eventually, it shows us that love always wins.
Miss Tooth Fairy, that was a joke. A joke to show you—
Timekeeper, it's great to see that you were fine. And Mr. Horopedia, Madam Z is waiting for you in the car outside the woods. Please, come with me.
What? Madam Z? She's here? Oh! Ah, my wounds!
What are these? People from the outside world. Don't worry. You might receive some training for a period. It might be a bit boring, but I promise it won't last too long.